college football now. Live odds, sportsbookreview.com. Oklahoma and Texas. Oklahoma 10, 73.5 the total. Sooners with a chip on their shoulder. Lost last year to Texas, 24-17 as 16-point favorites. Come on, Bob Stoops. Charlie Strong said he's mad as hell. He's not going to take it anymore. He takes over the play calling on defense. Vance Bedford has been demoted. And, hey, come on. I mean, look what it's happened. It's been embarrassing, this Texas defense so far.
Well, sure. Look at the graphic. I mean, you give up 47 in Notre Dame. 37 of those came in regulation. 444 yards in that game. Against Cal, you give up 50. Against Okie State, you give up 49, 500-plus yards in both of those games. There have been 119 passes thrown against Texas so far. Okay, 199 yards allowed through the air. Oh, 0 interceptions so far for that Longhorn defense. So, when you talk about Charlie Strong, let's look at his quote. I don't think it's desperate times, desperate measures. Sometimes you feel like you just need to breathe new energy into some of these guys and just hope this will be a good move for them. And it will be.
Your job's on the line. It's an asinine quote. You're going to be fired.
There's some truth to that sometimes having somebody else coming into the meetings and leading the meetings and calling some plays is going to give the group a different focus, a little bit more energy. But it's not like Texas just has to stop Baker Mayfield in this game. They also got to stop the Samaj Mixon duo in that Oklahoma ground game and a pair of backs that are averaging, 6.5, 7 yards a carry this season?
Yep, P. Ryan and Mixon are great for Oklahoma in the backfield. They felt the loss last year, got away from their focus, which is run the ball, and they did that against TCU. P. Ryan and Mixon, 33 carries, 203 yards, and 3 touchdowns at TCU, getting back to the proper mindset there, Tenny.
Yeah, and again, last year against Texas, 67 yards on the ground. I would anticipate Oklahoma to be running first and passing second in this ball game, but we are talking about a game where both teams are loaded with playmakers. Both teams are going to play pretty darn fast.
All right, game number 3. Big game breakdown, live odds, sportsbookreview.com. Tennessee at Texas A&M. Aggies 7, 57 the total. A&M's ranked 8th, they're 5-0. Tennessee's 9th, they're 5-0. Winner in the hunt for the playoffs. Loser could be out. And Tennessee, this roller coaster, 4 wins when they've been down double digits, Teddy.
Yeah, and this might be the spot where certainly the markets are expecting Tennessee to be a little bit flat. Because let's not forget, this brutal crossover against the SEC West, they got A&M this week. They're home against Bama next week. So, brutal draw. And, not that A&M's not a team that you get up for, but with Alabama coming to Knoxville next Saturday, after the craziness that they've been through over the course of the last month, you just wonder if they used up a little bit too much energy in those rallies versus Florida and Georgia, trailing by 21 and 17 points and coming back to win both of those ball games.
Is Kyle Field one of the toughest places to play for a quarterback? Might be. Defensive coordinator John Chavis said, who also held that job at Tennessee and LSU, quote, I've been in every stadium in this league except one, and lots around the country. I've never been in a stadium that can come alive like this one at Texas A&M. He might be right about that.
Yeah, and of course the A&M pass rushing Tambo of Myles Garrett. He didn't play last week. He's expected back here. And Deshaun Hall. That might be the best defensive end pass rush duo in the country. So when you have a nasty crowd and a nasty pair of defensive ends coming at you on every play, I'm not convinced this is going to be the best day for Josh Dobbs, especially considering that Tennessee running game. Hurd and Kamada averaging, 4.2 yards per carry. Not bad, but not good enough to carry the offense.
You know what's odd? Trevor Knight is moving the ball, doing a good job with the offense, but is a runner. He's not doing much as a passer.
The bottom line for A&M is they have so far exceeded all expectations. They, in my powering numbers, are a legitimate top 10 team, and whether they're running, whether they're throwing, the bottom line is their quarterback play has been effective from day one this year, and it looks to continue against Tennessee on Saturday.
Hey guys, for the full video, go to sbrpicks.com.
Hey, Sportsbit viewers. Yesterday, Mike Brenner and I passed on the San Francisco Mets game, which we agree in retrospect was probably a smart move. And in today's card, we've got 2 games, and Mike Brenner and I have picks on both games, right, Mike Brenner?
Yes,
You're feeling good about it, right?
Absolutely. It's playoff time, guys, and Big Poppy's heading out, and he's going to do it the right way. So when you guys are finished over there at that house, Teddy and Paulie, come on over to our house, because we're cashing tickets too.